Ryan Clark, house husband.
This is he trying to get canceled, man? Like tonight is a cancellation night. Good gracious.
Let's go for it. All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the Get Busy podcast. Hey, Izzy.
What up?
Hey, man, I wanted to play this video for you that I saw the other day. We both watched the Pivot podcast.
Yes.
I found this this clip. The fellas was talking about house husbands and alimony. And I wanted to play this for you. I wanted to get your take on it.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep, let's do it.
You can't get mad, though.
I can't promise that.
Okay.
Ryan Clark goes off against men getting paid in divorces by female celebs. Then Channing flips it with a house husband case you won't expect.
You know what I do not like? Ariana Grande just got divorced, right? She got to pay her ex-husband $1.2 million. You ain't sing a note. Mary J. Blige had to pay her husband. Adele had to pay her husband.
No.
Unless you become a house husband, them women don't owe you no money. All these people who they were when you met them.
I see. You supported them through their career.
You didn't support them.
You did supported them through their
That
career.
man
I'm
ain't do
speaking from the
nothing for
athlete side.
Adele.
No, while Ariana Grande was out there singing and touring, he was at home. He was making sure the pool man came. He making sure the lawn man came. He's making sure the groceries are in the refrigerator. He's making sure the kids get to school on time. He sacrificed his life so she could go sing songs on stage.
And that's what you call a FTS.
It's both ways.
Flip the script.
Yep.
I'm disgusted with both of you.
No, that's what it is. If the rich man gives the woman alimony and child support and all that, the rich woman should give the man alimony, child support, and everything.
Should a husband at home get paid when it ends? Or should alimony never go to men?
All right. So Fred was like, FTS, flip the script.
Flip the script.
Was he wrong? Should a man get alimony if his wife is famous, rich? He's the house husband. He's doing the things around the home, like you said, the pool man, the lawn care, the groceries, the kids, helping with the homework. You know what I'm saying?
So this is the problem with capitalism.
Okay.
All right.
Uh-oh.
And this is the problem that we have with our society right now. And I'm just going to be very blunt and straightforward with it. Is that like we have this, idea of the traditional role, but we don't want to accept the idea of the role reversal. So the traditional role, quote unquote, is supposed to be a man is the one that's providing for the household, for the family, right?
Right.
But we are in a place in 2025 specifically where whoever it is that is making the money is okay, right? Where women are at an all-time high in graduation rate and excelling in their fields and making, the dollars that men are starting to decline in. Okay. And so we have this position in America where there has become a role reversal as far as who the breadwinner is in the household, which is ultimately fine as long as the idea and the general structure of the family unit stays intact. And so when we start to switch roles as far as who's the breadwinner and that is correlated with who is the head of the household, that's where the problem lies. And so who makes the most money in the house does not determine who's the head of the household.
Okay.
All right. But the problem is that is the case that we find ourselves in 2025, is that whoever makes the most money is the head of the household. And so we have women that take on the role of head of household. And when that is the case, then you have this situation right here. Okay.
Okay. So, in this case, they're talking about really like famous, super rich, super successful women where, that's just going to be what it is. It
is what it is.
If you're married to a woman and she is a household name, she's super famous, like,
any of those names that I mentioned, you know what I'm saying? Any of them, they pick it and choose.
Yeah, they're going to be the ones
that's got the bread.
So is it wrong if when things don't work out that the woman pays that man alimony?
The only way that that's wrong is if it's wrong on the converse side of it.
Okay.
So if, as a man, it's okay to go out here and make $100 million for a movie and to do whatever it is, and if things go south in the relationship and the woman to get nothing, if that's not wrong, then it's not wrong for the man.
Okay.
And so, like, because what's the idea of the family unit is that there are things that need to be done, right?
Yeah.
And so the kids need to be taken care of.
Yeah.
The home needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Right? The wife needs to be supported when she gets done working. She needs to still have a level of support, reassurance, of affirmation, and everything else.
Because
right?
you know you out there, you got your you got your yes men, your yes
Right.
women.
Right.
You famous. You got fans and people. Everybody loves you. Like nobody knows the real you.
Correct.
Except for like when you come home, the people that's on the other side of that door.
100%. You know what I mean? And that's where the reassurance comes from to continue to go out and continue to do what it is that you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so you can't devalue that. And also the guidance to do the right thing with the money that you're bringing in. You know, it's not always just as easy as, hey, I'm making this money, because as soon as you're making it, you could be spending it and throwing it this way and the third way. And the decision-making process could be thrust upon the man that's in the situation, you know? And so we want to devalue all of that and say that this person has no value anymore because, you know, person XYZ is the one that's bringing in the dollars and the husband is not valuable in this situation. But if it wasn't for the husband, then the wife wouldn't be able to go make the movie that brought in $10 million because she has 3 kids at the house and she's not making enough for the nanny that she wants. So she has to actually say no to this movie, and she has to do this, or she has to sacrifice on these dreams or whatever it is. Right.
Yeah.
And so we can't devalue because if it's a man that's making the money, the woman is going to, without a prenup, the woman is going to get that same dollar amount. And so what's fair for one is fair for the other. What's good for the goose is also good for the gander. Mm-hmm. That's just the way I view it. If a man is at home, keeping your home situated and straight, if you don't have to worry about taking care of the kids, if you don't have to worry about coming home to fresh meals, if they don't have to get to and from school and you don't have to worry about that, if you can be going on a movie project, a music project, a work situation, meetings, conferences, whatever it is, if you don't have to handle those responsibilities, does that mean that the person that took care of those responsibilities is less valuable? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Their value is 100% equal to whatever it is that you're doing. Point blank, period, the end.
Yeah, I've always found the alimony thing, especially amongst like rich people, just utterly ridiculous, bro. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Paul McCartney of the Beatles.
$25,000 a day. Or
Okay,
$20,000
so let me get
a day.
the breakdown. The lump sum he had to pay, $33 million lump sum.
$33 million.
15.6 million in assets. 70,000 a year in child support for their daughter until she turned 17. On top of that, he agreed to pay for the daughter's nanny and school fees because that couldn't be covered in all the other money that he just paid out. You know what I'm saying? This chick, she can't play no guitar. She ain't wrote no, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it, bro. Like it don't make sense. So yeah, but that's the reality of what
That's the
we
reality.
see. And so yes, absolutely these women need to pay up.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If Paul McCartney's, child's mother or ex-wife, whatever the situation is capable of getting $20,000 a day or $33 million,
Bruh.
right? You hear these numbers that are astronomical, $250,000 a year and, $180,000 a year for child support, right? These are astronomical numbers. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Like astronomical.
Crazy.
And I'm not devaluing that. I'm not saying that women don't deserve it, whatever, right? But what I am saying is that if the man plays the same role as what the women plays in that regard,
Yeah. What are we talking about?
then what are we talking about?
That's all I'm saying, bro. Ryan Clark, you are wrong. I love the pivot.
I love the Pivot
Ryan
podcast.
Clark.
Yeah, but you are playing some real sucker-ish right there.
You are 100% wrong, Ryan.
Yeah,
okay?
bro. Like, and I'm glad that Fred and
Channing,
called him out on that, because
to.
It's easy from his perspective, where he's the one that is, if something happens, he's the one that has to be the one that pays. And he's got a couple of kids. He's not married either. Or he might be now, I don't know. But he has been in that position to pay the child support and everything else.
Yeah.
But when you are in the position to just be the boss, it's a lot easier to say what should and shouldn't happen. But when that role is reversed, there's a woman, for example, Tom Brady, right?
Okay.
His wife, Giselle, whatever her name is,
Giselle,
her net worth far exceeded what he made as a NFL player, right? And when they split, there was no real conversation as far as who got what or who whatever, right? But she was worth hundreds of millions more than he was worth throughout his career. Okay,
he should have got some alimony, bro.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that, but what I am going to say is that he wasn't there and she was, right? But the point is that she didn't go after the more from him because she was the one that was there. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, at the end of the day, the person that does the work, when there are equal parts to be played in a scenario, then the other part is just as valuable as the one that's making the money. The soccer mom is just as valuable as the husband making money. The at-home dad is just as valuable as the mom that's out there making money.
Yeah.
There is no difference, because this is a unit that is making this unit progress. And if you take one piece away, then that's going to require more from the other part of the equation. And if it requires more from this, that means you can't do as much to make as much.
Yeah.
Period.
Right. Yeah. So no, Tom Brady did not receive alimony. They had a ironclad prenup.
Right. Well, hey,
look, get you a prenup.
Look, listen, hey,
get a prenup.
If you got $250 million and he got $50 million,
Mary J. Blige, you should have got the prenup, bro.
Should have got the prenup. You know, all them songs, you was singing about it, but you ain't do nothing about it.
Ariana D. Grande, they got a prenup.
That was crazy. Yeah. That was crazy. Okay. That was crazy. That pronunciation was wild. Man. Okay.
That was great.
That was diabolical.
It was.
Yeah, no. No, I
That's just
slide with that.
That's some old black man stuff.
No,
Channing got an old soul.
No, I'm talking about how you just said it. Her name.
I know.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how old black men do.
Yeah. Well.
What's the name? What the name is?
All right, so that's basically it. But look, man, we love you. And I know, these last couple of things, ladies, look, I'm on your side. It might not seem like it, right now.
It doesn't seem like it all the time.
But at the end of the day, like I really am. But fair is fair.
Fair is fair.
Look, I've been in a situation where my wife was making more than what I was at the time. You know what I mean? And but that did not dictate what the roles were in our house. And I know that it could be very difficult for people, especially the more money that's being made. Yeah. But sometimes as men, we got to put our hands in our pants and grab our balls and remind yourself that you got a pair. And if you can't do that, then what are you doing? Got nothing else to say.
We're going to end on that note. We're going to end on that note. So stay married. Don't get divorced. Get some counseling.
All that, for sure.
And you ain't got to worry about it. All right, y'all. Get busy.
Peace.
I knew it was coming. I was like, oh, God.